Somewhere between LA and Denver, the pilot comes back and he says, "You want to sell those rifles?"
Welcome to Free Colorado News. I'm Linn Armstrong. Recently I interviewed my father, Linn Armstrong, about his experiences in Vietnam serving in the Air Force. Here he discusses his flight home from Vietnam.
My buddy and I came back from Da Nang together. We landed at Norton Air Force Base and we had our sea bag, and we each had a couple SKS rifles that were war trophies. You could bring these war trophies back. The government had to look at them, make sure they weren't full automatic. And they were tagged as such, and so we land at Norton and we throw our sea bags and SKS rifles into the cab and tell him, get us to LAX. We're anxious to get home. And so we land at LAX and we walk into the terminal. We got rifles on one shoulder and sea bag on the other, and we check the sea bags. We get a midnight flight to Denver because he was from Montana or Wyoming. His last name was Ritter. We called him Tex. Tex Ritter was a cowboy hero before our time. And so we go to the boarding area, waiting area, and the SKS rifles are there. The sea bags are checked. And after a couple hours, they board the airplane, and captain meets us at the door like they do everybody. And he says, "I'll just throw these rifles in a coat closet." And we did, and we were, there was one guy in first class, and Ritter and I were the only other two people in the plane. So there's three of us. And so waitresses, being conquering heroes, they really treat us a lot of respect. But somewhere between LA and Denver, the pilot comes back and he says, "You want to sell those rifles?" Ritter didn't want to. And I says, "Yeah, how much?" He was $35 a piece, which was quite a bit of money back then. So I sold both of them somewhere over the airways. I would dare anybody to walk into LAX with an SKS, board an airplane with one, or sell one without 15 SWAT people there, and I don't feel any more secure today than what I did then.
Check out my book about Harry Potter's heroic fight for values at valuesofharrypotter.com.